Hello and welcome to our channel once more. For today's video, we have information to help you live with diabetes. It can also help a friend or family member to deal with this condition. Today we bring you the 7 best physical exercises to help you have a better quality of life. If you have diabetes or know a family member, neighbor, or close friend who also has it, there are various physical exercises, easy to do, and that will allow you to have a better quality of life. When living with diabetes, it is essential not to be passive. You have to keep the body in continuous activity to help the blood circulation, your lungs healthy, and your heart beating in perfect condition. Few people with diabetes take the time to review their physical activity and consult with the doctor about what they should do to stay active. The 7 exercises we will show you today will improve your quality of life. When you exercise, you control your glycemia, lose weight, enhance metabolic activity, and take care of your heart. If you do not have reasonable control of your glycemia, you should consult your doctor before starting these activities. Let's get started. Walking. Walking is one of the most common physical activities and without any economic cost. Do it in a group or individually. The good thing about walking is that you can do a simple walk around the block or a long walk of a few kilometers. Like any other physical activity, before walking, you should start with a warm-up of all muscles, stretching the neck, arms, and legs. We also recommend that you start with short and slow walks. Set a time and a goal. You can begin, for example, at 6 in the morning and do at least 2 kilometers, which can go from your home to a few laps around the block or somewhere known and back for a round trip. If you decide to walk with a group, you also have to coordinate the above. When the body feels accustomed to this walk, you can increase the distance and the pace of the walking speed. Before starting any physical activity, make sure that your medical condition is okay. You should have routine examinations to be sure that you can walk, jog, or run without taking a medical risk. It might seem redundant, but you must never forget this, and we will remind you in different parts of this video as a precaution. Jogging or running. If your physical condition allows you to take walking a step forward, pun intended, then you can start jogging or running. You must do it in a not too long distances in intermediate steps. Do the routes on flat terrain. Avoid racing on steep roads. They will require an additional effort that your body may not need. It would be best if you also did the whole warm-up protocol before starting to jog. Gradually increase the distance and pace of jogging. All these activities improve the airflow in the lungs as well as the circulation. At the end of any activity, where you may burn calories, you must follow a protocol at the end of the exercise. You must relax gradually, stretch the muscles, and remember not to go straight to take a shower or bath, especially if you sweat intensely, as the body needs time to cool down. Cycling. Do you own a bike or have the option to rent one? Excellent! You can take short trips around the city on a bicycle while running errands, go to work, or do it as a leisure or sports activity. Just like any other physical activity, you have to start calmly, preferably on flat terrain. If you have never practiced cycling as a sport, but you ride a bicycle as a recreational activity, it's best to do routes by time and not by distance. Let's start with 15 or 30 minutes and increase the time of the ride. Remember that if you live with diabetes, you should not take physical activities to an extreme level. So if you're going to do cycling, please do not start by climbing steep hills and do the circuits at high speed. Ride your bike, set your stopwatch, set the time you think you can do without excess, and start your sports activity riding your bike. Don't forget always to carry water or a drink that hydrates you, as well as your repair kit in case you get a flat tire. Body weight. Body weight exercises have become very popular because you can do them at home, at work, in small spaces, and without any special equipment. For only half an hour a day, these will activate all parts of the body. You can do sit-ups, squats, push-ups, abs, burpees, lunges. These are also perfect if you decide to exercise in a group, and each day a group member can be in charge of directing and indicating the routines to be followed. For this workout, You may only need thin yoga mats to put on the floor, so you don't hurt your back and hands. And you can do an entire routine in the late afternoon to give the body a rest after finishing your daily activities. Generally, after you complete your circuit, it's good to have some fresh water flavored with lemon or tangerine, which helps to control glycemia in the blood. Swimming. Do you know how to swim? Did you practice swimming as a sport, or do you only know how to swim at an amateur level? Regardless of what the case is, you can start swimming to help with your diabetes. Whether you are someone who lives near the ocean or can only swim in a pool, both options are equally good. However, we recommend doing this specific routine in a pool since it's a more controlled environment. First, prepare a schedule that allows you to go swimming every day. If you are going to a swimming pool, please indicate to your swimming instructor or trainer that you have diabetes so they do not overdo the training. Remember, you won't be swimming to compete in the Olympics. You will just be swimming to improve your quality of life. Ensure you swim your laps, taking rest whenever you feel tired. Don't overexercise. Excess is never good. Hydrate yourself while you rest and eat a small snack afterwards so your blood sugar level stays level. Dancing is probably the most fun of the 7 exercises. You can dance at home to the beat of salsa, merengue, or disco music, take professional lessons or Zumba classes. In addition to physical activity, dancing gives you mental relaxation. You can focus on the music and forget everything else while you have fun. When you are practicing it, there is only the music, the instructor, and your ability to dance. If you don't want to take classes, then relax and dance in the comfort of your own home. All you need is to wear comfortable clothes, good sneakers, and the music of your choice to enjoy the moment. If you decide to take a class, then you may want to start at the beginner's level, and don't go for fast beats like hip-hop or swing, but instead choose to learn how to waltz. Remember, even if it's just dancing, don't forget to control yourself. You may get too excited with the music and forget that you still have to regulate the amount of physical activity you do with your body. Hiking. Hiking is the last one on our list of best exercises for people with diabetes. It is nothing more than walking mountains and paths with the assistance of a professional guide to improving our physical condition and control blood sugar levels. Hiking is not the same as trekking, in which you usually have to climb mountains and rocks or go to semi-dangerous routes. It is walking in an orderly and continuous way in hills or walkways suitable for this. It is not an easy activity since it requires some equipment such as a backpack, water, and appropriate footwear. It is also preferable to hike on a hill to exercise the body. If you live in a rocky area, you can search for hiking groups online and start slowly since it isn't recommended to walk alone. You can do other exercises during the week and hike on weekends. The training usually will require half a day because the routes are long and you take breaks often to rest, hydrate, and eat small snacks. A hike can start at 6 a.m. and finish at 4 in the afternoon, making stops and pauses according to the group's physical condition. As we have mentioned before, always tell the instructor or facilitator that you have diabetes and follow their recommendations on the amount of effort you can put into the activity you decide to perform. You don't want to burn out. You want to have optimal physical condition despite having diabetes. We can mention other more specific exercises. However, the 7 said on this list are the easiest to perform. Remember that if you are going to start any sports practice, including the ones we did not mention, you must be in good health. It is essential to have the medical exams that your doctor periodically orders after each consultation. You must be very aware of food and hydration. Once you start exercising, you will be spending additional energy on your body. You will probably need to review the calories you consume in your food and not neglect hydration. You will sweat much more than usual. Consult with your doctor on which fruits, low in sugar and high in calories and water, you can consume without affecting your health. Try not to look on the internet. It's best to talk directly to your physician. If you decide to exercise with a group, maybe you can search for a group of other people who also have diabetes, as they will serve as an emotional support group. What better way to work out than with people who know exactly what your life is like because they have the same condition? If you are insulin dependent, you may need a particular treatment. If you're going to practice any physical activity, your doctor should indicate which one goes better with your diet and lifestyle. That is all for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Go to the comment box and let us know which of the previous exercises you find most attractive and why. If you want to have full access to a revolutionary system to overcome diabetes naturally, click on the link in the description below. Your new life can start today.